I just walked in, but y'all already know me. Things in the world nowadays getting oldie. Chilling in the crib with the fam, getting cozy. Talking with my people, we at home with our homies.
Hey,
There he is.
I followed directions. It said go live with Jay Siano.
Buddy, I'm impressed. This is easier than I thought.
This is fabulous.
This is great.
What's up, kid?
Let me start us off with a little intro here.
Okay.
All right, guys. So welcome to episode 2 of At Home with Our Homies. I'm Jay Siano from Sabre Real Estate. Today, I have the awesome Cory Zelnik, who I've been friends with for quite some time now. And thank you, Cory, for being on episode 2 at Home with Our Homies.
Oh, thanks, Jay. Thanks for having me. I was thinking about it last night. I think we're closing in on about 14 years of friendship, relationship, business, and all that good stuff.
That's crazy, right? 14 years.
How time flies.
How time flies and how so much changes in 14 years, man.
It's unbelievable.
It is, right?
And especially today, every day is something new. Every day is something new.
Every day feels like a month.
I know.
You experiencing that?
It is, because it used to be that every day was just a week. Now every day is a month.
Well, actually, let's start this way because, Cory, you are, I post a motivational post in the morning on my Instagram, and typically some sort of shot about me working out or whatever. You're the only person that literally consistently every single morning posts something to do with you getting a workout in at like some obscene hour. What time do you wake up?
I wake up 3:45 every day.
That's like when some people go to sleep.
I know. Although I have to tell you, with the situation that we're in now, it's changing because you while you try to stay programmed, sitting in your house and
it's impossible.
This I'm sort of realizing that maybe personal level.
I mean, I don't know, honestly. Hang on one sec. This thing froze. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Honestly, I don't know how you do it.
Well, admittedly, I don't stay up till all hours. I only get I get stuck late when I have to go to a Knick game, which I don't have to do anymore. But what happens is that I learned way back when that you got to be in the office by 7:30, and I never ever stopped doing that at any point. And so I just
by the way, you could get to the office by 7:30 without waking up at 3:45. So what goes on between 3:45 and 7:30? That's what we're going to spend the rest of this normal interview on, and then we're getting down to these. So tell us what you do in the morning between 3:45 and 7:30 a.m.
Okay, it's scary clockwork. It's pretty much up before the alarm every day, even though it's set for 3:45. It's right to the coffee machine, a couple of cups of coffee, wake up. It's catch up on emails. Obviously, I go to bed a little bit early, so I got some late night emails to follow up on. It's watch the news from overnight. It's read the paper, and then down to the gym. I have a gym in the building. 4 days a week, I'm physically in the gym. The other 3 days, I'm out running. So I run the park. Doesn't matter what the weather is. And that's the program. I get back. I'm in the house after usually an 8 to 10 mile run in the park, which is a later day. It gets me back to the house by 6:30. Shower up, and I walk. My commute for my entire career has been walking. I walk to the office. I live at 58th and 2nd currently, and I walk to 49th and Madison.
That's unbelievable.
And that's it. And it's funny, I have a couple of business friends from over the years that were always like my morning guys.
Yep.
There's always a little something, whether it's friendly or business, that comes in. You and I have been friends for a long time, and I've been very hip to this whole thing that you've been doing. I love all the stuff that you do. I'm a late bloomer when it comes to social, but I love what you do. And so I laugh at myself, looking forward to your things. And I'm like, man, Jason's sleeping late tonight. What's taking so this morning? What's taking so? Come on, Jay. What do you got? What do you got?
Well, listen, here's the thing. Like, I get it in every single morning, but I'm not as regimented like that. You know, I try when I do a lot of boutique fitness. Right. So I have to be in the class at a certain time. And my class is like a 7 a.m. class, not like a 5:30 a.m. class, because it affects me later in the day. The earlier I wake up, the more impacted I am at like 3:30 in the afternoon, where I just kind of like slow down. I just know my body. You know, I think everybody's kind of built differently too.
No, I agree, and it's funny because we're both into the fitness and the regimentation of it all, and I get a kick out of what you do, and you know, I'm a follower like you are of Mark Wahlberg and the whole F45 thing. Of course. And I'm like the exact opposite. I'm the prison workout guy, because I'm by myself. Nobody's up. There is one guy who shows up in my gym downstairs between 4:30 and 5, like me, gets in and he either does his elliptical or he does his running, and we wave to each other. We don't talk.
That's
and we go about our business.
That's hysterical.
Yeah, but
I'm going over the amount of time here because we're having so much fun. No, it's not your fault. I'm just realizing that I'm going over, and Brittany, who edits this, is gonna kill me later. All right, so we're transitioning, and I have to say, by the way, Brittany, who gave me 20 random questions, I have not read these questions yet myself. So who knows if they're even for a male as opposed to a female? We'll see.
Hey,
this should be fun.
All right, we're all one these days.
Exactly. And by the way, like, the whole point of this show is to like just shut your brain off from the news and the insanity. So I hope these questions are ridiculous. All right. Let's dive in. What is the craziest impulse buy you've ever purchased?
Craziest impulse buy? I would say it was a long time ago when I first bought my second row Knick tickets.
Man, and by the way, thank you for always inviting me. We're going to make that happen. Yeah. For those who don't know, Cory's tickets are insane. And that was a great buy, so good job.
Yes.
What's one app on your phone that you can't live without?
I would say at this stage, LinkedIn is probably has become a very important app to the phone.
I would agree with that. Yeah. What is your favorite object in your house?
My favorite object in my house?
Yep.
It'd probably have to be the television.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
What's the most embarrassing fashion trend that you used to rock?
I'm a little older than you. Okay. So there was a point way back when where I did have some bell-bottom jeans.
Nothing wrong with that. Did you have platform shoes to go with it?
Yes, I did.
All right, good. That's more embarrassing than the jeans.
Yes, I think they were called marshmallows.
Okay, that's definitely worse than the jeans.
All right.
If you had to eat one meal every day for the rest of your life, what would it be?
Food or which meal?
That's a good question. Let's call it the food.
One meal, rest of my life? Shit, it'd be hard not to get away from the red meat, as bad as it may be.
Okay.
Either a burger or a steak, if I had to eat one meal.
Which decade was your favorite and why? 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s?
Well, I wasn't around for much of the 60s. I was born in '64. So I would say the 80s were an interesting time. Was, you know, coming out of high school into college, and then
good times, right?
Starting off life. You know,
everything about the 80s is like feel good. When you see like an 80s movie, music, it's all feel good.
It's fun stuff. And 80s is Terps. I don't know if you can see it on the thing. I'm representing Maryland Terps.
Oh yes.
Okay, and I think I told you my daughter got into Arizona, but she did get into Maryland, so she's going where Pops went.
By the way, listen, great decision for you, terrible decision for her. Let's leave it at that.
All right.
What is your favorite sandwich and why?
Man, I almost changed it. I ate a great vegetable sandwich today from Lenny's, but
that's a good one.
I know it was actually, you know, Lenny's Lenwich sandwich guy. That's one of my clients. That's one of my clients going through a rough stretch right now.
Okay.
But I went. You know, he's open for takeout, and I went down. And I got a veggie sandwich.
Got to support him.
I'm gonna put that high up on the list. But a solid turkey. Lenny makes a turkey, ham. Okay, sorry, folks. Cheese and coleslaw sandwich that's fabulous.
Okay,
I couldn't tell you the name, but it's very
fair
good.
enough. Sounds good.
And by the way, I'm generally not a huge sandwich guy because I try to avoid the bread.
Okay, likewise. So we have that in common.
Yeah.
What would the title of your autobiography be?
The title of my autobiography. Little cliche, but it's a marathon. Keep running.
Not a sprint.
Yep, not a sprint. I didn't want to throw that.
And these times right now,
yeah,
that couldn't be more true than ever, man.
No, absolutely. By the way, even at this stage, everybody's adjusting whatever age you're at, and me too. You know, it's an adjustment. I don't even want to say it's a new race. It's a new contest, and the rules haven't been set yet.
You're
we're
absolutely
all
right.
going to figure that out.
Yeah, but listen, I'd bet on you.
Thank you.
Right? The ones who have been through this shit, and
absolutely. I mean, you when you come out of it, and everyone's talking about it, when you're around to come out of the crash of '87, when you come out of 9/11, you come out of 08, you live and you learn. I mean, I started my company in the summer of 06. And then all of a sudden there was 08, and everybody say, "How's it going?" I said, "Trying to survive, trying to survive."
I remember, yeah.
Yeah, and you get out of that, and you learn, and you adapt, and you adjust, and you have to be fluid, and and what's happening too is I think the evolution of life and people, allow you and I to talk and figure out and how to collab more on things. What was the first thing I sent to you when this shit was going down? I said, "Jay, you need me to show space or do something for you? I'm here in the city."
Absolutely.
I'm happy to do that, right?
You're the best. I appreciate that.
Yeah, no, and it's not even about that, but I think people think that way more. Whereas
of course.
Back in the day, someone might have said, "Hey, Jay, you want me to show that space for you?" And they had their hand out. And,
absolutely.
It's not about that. It's not about that.
By the way, some people would still do that. Right?
No doubt. No doubt.
Fair enough. All right, listen. So we basically have like another 2 minutes left. So we're going to stop the questions.
Okay.
And we're going to go to your kitchen.
Well, firstly, before we go to the kitchen, I will walk you from my desk and let you know.
Tour us wherever you'd like.
Well,
let's see.
I want to take you to my conference room. So
okay.
I don't know how this shows on the thing, but this is my 28th floor terrace.
It shows beautifully.
So
can you point it down to the street so we can see how slow the streets are right now in New York City?
Well, this is Second Avenue coming downtown.
Lots of cars.
I knew you were going to say that. The only reason why you see these cars is because over here, I'm going to try not to drop the phone.
Do not drop your phone.
That's the 59th Street Bridge dump off. So you'll get this little bit of traffic, but then it disperses. And don't tell Mr. Cuomo, but I shot down to the office today, and there was nobody on the streets anywhere. Nobody doing anything. All right.
Sure. And by the way, I'm not in the office. It just looks that way.
Okay.
All right.
So what do I have to do with the kitchen? Turn the phone around?
Let's go. Yeah, turn the phone around or hold it out. Hold it out so we can see you.
Okay, so
there we go.
So we stockpiled.
Oh, you got Quest cookies? My favorite.
We got some stock. Little Gatorade, little G0, little almond milk. Okay, we're trying to stay lean, but I have to admit, my daughter did make some chocolate banana muffins with white and dark chocolate.
Buddy, if you're running 8 to 10 miles in the morning, you could afford a little muffin action.
That's all we get that every now and again. Got to sneak that in. All right.
And now let me ask you a question: is the stuff that's out there on the table a result of stocking up right now? Like,
yeah, I try to get my hands on some things.
In bulk?
Because initially nobody knew, right?
I know.
Everybody hit the Amazon button as fast as you could, and now, quite frankly, I think I heard this morning you can't get an Amazon delivery till April 21st.
Crazy.
So some of this stuff is just nutty, and then businesses aren't going to be open.
So when I run out of Quest cookies, I can ask you to FedEx me some?
Just call me.
All right,
just
good.
Call me.
Take us to the refrigerator.
Whole Foods is great. They're open every day. We're finding stuff.
Good stuff.
Yeah. All right,
Good
refrigerator.
Stuff. What do we got?
Okay, refrigerator. We got strawberries, blueberries, Gatorade. I got some hard-boiled eggs for the quick protein snack.
Nice.
Whatever necessary. Got some grapes. Tons of oranges. Am I getting you oranges?
What is all that? Is that almond milk?
That's almond milk. So what happened was,
I'm impressed.
yeah. Well, we placed the order, and quite frankly, the dry almond milk stays, right? It lasts longer.
Yeah.
But on the order, they substitute freely.
Ah.
And so I ended up with more of the refrigerated stuff than I really wanted. So I got there's about a dozen in there.
By the way, and that's prime space, especially in the city.
No doubt.
Right?
No doubt. What else?
What else? Show us one other thing before we jump, because we're
10
past
minutes.
it. What do you got?
Okay.
What do you got?
All right. Before we jump, for the
Yep.
prison workout, we keep
Show
a
us.
mat. We keep a mat on the floor always.
Nice.
In case someone calls 10 for 10.
Oh.
Right.
By the way, can we stop with those push-up challenges? Like, enough's enough a little bit, no?
I agreed. And by the way, what the hell's 10 push-ups? Who can't do that?
True. Exactly.
And then we keep the roller out, the
Ah.
roller wheel, because every time you need to just stretch out the upper body and the abs, I curl the mat up, I get it under the knees, and then I just stretch it out. And it's great. You know how it all inside the arms, the shoulders, everything, abs. It's great.
I love it. Yo, Cory, when we're allowed out of isolation, we got to get a workout in together. We got to figure that out. We'll video that.
Hey, you know what we got to do? One of these days, you'll get me to get in the car at 3:45, and I'll come meet you in Arnberg and do a workout.
That's a good idea. We're going to do that.
My boy Mark.
That's right. Excellent, brother. Well, listen, I appreciate you. This has been so much fun.
A blast.
You're the best. So tell
Thanks,
people
brother.
where to find you, Cory. Where can they find you? On Instagram, wherever, email, whatever.
Instagram under me, Instagram at Zelnik Co. You can get my company. I'm on LinkedIn personally, and the company is on LinkedIn. So hit us up anytime. You can call me. I'd say call me in the office, but there is no office. Zelnikco.com is the website. Whatever works, give me a call.
Good stuff. Appreciate it, Cory. Have a great rest of your day and stay healthy.
Thanks, brother. Love you.
Be good, brother. Take care. Love you. Peace.
I just walked in, but y'all already know me. Things in the world nowadays getting oldie. Chilling in the crib with the fam, getting cozy. Talking with my people, we at home with our homies.